All right, we should be live over on YouTube. Hello, everybody on YouTube land. This is EMP.Money. This is our daily live AMA and detonator rollover. Welcome to the party. Another beautiful day here at EMP.Money. Again, another little market pullback, but we're continuing to hold fairly strong while the rest of the market is bleeding. And we have some info on our new staking contract as well as some amazing coverage that we'll be rolling out. More advertising for us over the next 2 weeks as well. So, again, this will be another mainly focused AMA on questions, but I will give some updates as well. So let's jump right in. We'll pull up Detonator. We're running a little bit behind, but still have about 10 minutes until rollover. So give me 1 minute. Let me pull up my screen for Detonator. All right, there she is in all her glory. Detonator continuing to kill it. For those of you that are new, again, this is EMP.Money. We are an algorithmic project pegged to the price of Ethereum. So EMP is essentially fractionalized ETH, and we allow you to earn high APR through controlled inflation and have exposure to Ethereum while that happens. So again, we're pegged mathematically, but we are also pegged based on our liquidity. So half of our LP is actual BEP20 Ethereum, and right now we have about $18 million in liquidity, and it's continuing to grow every day. So that's a little overview of the project. Again, if you're new, welcome. We're happy to have you. I suggest taking our online course, which is on our homepage, or joining our Discord and Telegram to learn more and dive in. So one thing that's really easy to get involved with is Detonator. So this is our daily ROI contract. You can pair up EMP LP, EMP and ETH LP. You deposit into this contract, and then you earn 365% on that deposit. So today is another milestone day for Detonator. Not only is the contract balance growing day after day after day, but we have reached over 2,000 total users, which is great. So we're seeing about 50 new users a day, and we expect that that will again increase exponentially as the platform grows. So right now there's a 39,170 LP in the contract. And that's $3.6 million. Again, as ETH pulls back, that dollar value pulls back, but we should see some all-time highs again today. There is already a pretty big sniper, so we give away 1% of the pool to a random lottery winner. Again, it's a no-loss lottery, so you get credit for your deposit no matter what. The lottery is just the icing on top. And then we also give 1% to the largest depositor of the day. They deposited yesterday trying to snipe, and unfortunately we're a little bit too late, so it rolled over to today. That's the risk that you take, but we'll see if it holds up. So good luck to them, and good luck to everybody else. So that's a little bit of overview of the entire platform. Again, we'll dive into questions and updates afterwards as well. But my co-host, Bull Gates, are you there, brother? How are you today?
Good man, how you doing today, AJ?
Good, brother. Really good. Excited for what I'm seeing with the staking contract. We'll go into all that later. But yeah, bro, how have you been?
Really great. Everybody's super happy here in Minnesota. I think we were at 65 degrees and sunny and nice, warmish, cool breeze, and grass is getting green. Everybody's getting big smiles on their face, and me included. I'm usually a very happy guy anyway. So,
Yeah, brother. So you can
but
come
yeah,
out.
great
You,
day.
you, you can come out of hibernation, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It really does happen here. People do hibernate in the winter, and there's a lot of grouchy faces here in the winter. So it is good to see spring where everything is kind of reborn and everybody's excited, to get outside again.
Yeah, no doubt, brother. Well, I'm from a more tropical climate. I know Couch as well, so you guys got to come to our temperate zones, right? Couch, are you there, brother? How are you today?
Hey, Serge. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Yeah, so Bull, I'm sorry for you. So you only have 90 days of summer in the whole year, so enjoy.
Thanks, Coach. I think it's more like 37, but I'll take your estimate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 90 days. I think in August or something. Now it's back to 50 or something, and then September, October. I was once in Minnesota and I took like minus 30-degree Fahrenheit. You guys are crazy.
Yeah.
Minus 30,
Yeah.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, you're right, man.
Yeah, we complain when it's, 70 here in Florida. So yeah, absolutely, guys.
Yeah, but, I grew up in Houston, and the funny thing is when it hits 60 degrees, people are putting coats on down there. So
Yeah.
everybody here is basically in a tank top and shorts when it's 50 and 60 now. So
Good stuff. Well, hopefully you enjoy the summer. Again, we take our crypto gains and we enjoy life still. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's about creating passive income, and at the core, this really is a passive income platform. So that gives you the opportunity to enjoy the weather, go out for a while. I think all of us get a little bit caught up in the day to day behind the computer screens. But just remember to enjoy, the life that you've built and, again, hopefully all of us can continue to earn through EMP and be able to enjoy, the finer things in life. So, all right, awesome. We're under 5 minutes here. I'm gonna give a 1 minute countdown and then a 30-second timer. Again, make sure you're compounding and getting credit for all your tickets last minute. And we're already seeing the pool balance grow by about 200 LP in the last 10 minutes. So contract looking really healthy.
and not that anybody needs it pointed out, but the TVL is still growing, even in a
Absolutely.
down market, and obviously when that ETH pumps up, like the TVL here is going to look like it grew gigantically in one day. But remember, it's a matter of kind of slow and steady wins the race. We don't need 8,000 people jumping in here in one day and not knowing what's going on. So everybody just keep doing what you're doing, slowly building, slowly educating people, positive, productive peg dances in the forum or like the education over in Charlie's library. And so just everybody, great job. Just keep up the great positive atmosphere that we have here. And don't let the haters bring us down. We'll of course get rid of those people as fast as we can if there's any negativity, and it's just pure FUD. But questions are questions. FUD is FUD. So just be good people and be good to the new people and each other.
Absolutely, Bull, no doubt. So, and yeah, I mean, again, don't get focused on the dollar value. I think if you can focus on your LP accumulation, it becomes really powerful in Detonator specifically because we're sub $3,000 ETH. We could see $5,000 ETH, $8,000 ETH, $10,000 ETH, and once that happens, the dollar value will literally triple just on the price appreciation alone. So whatever rewards you're earning now in dollar value will be 3 times that. So it's really, really powerful. And again, another thing to kind of focus on and not get caught up on the day-to-day dollar values. So, all right, we got about 2.5 minutes. Again, good luck to everybody. Make sure you're compounding, getting credit for all your tickets, and yeah, good luck. If any of you do win the lottery, make sure to jump on and celebrate with us. I didn't hear from any of the lottery winners yesterday, but I'm sure, again, they'll have a nice surprise when they log onto their account and see their account balance has grown. So, all right, 2 minutes, and the pool balance is 39,300 LP.
I know I'm winning that little lottery every day by compounding, seeing my principal grow over here.
Absolutely, Bill. That's the name of the game, guys. And we'll jump into that a little bit about responsible profit taking at the end or after the rollover. But yeah, I mean, again, as long as you're compounding more than you're claiming, whether it's 5 days a week or 6 days a week, and claiming the other 2 days, or one day, you know, you're always building your position and you're always earning, never going to reach your max payout either. So, all right, closing in on 1 minute. All right, let's see if this snipe holds up. 147.29. We'll see if that takes it. All right, guys, under 1 minute. Here we go. Make sure to up your gas and compound, especially if you're going to snipe. Make sure you have a high gas limit. So, all right, here we go. 40 seconds. $30 seconds. Good luck, everyone. 25 seconds. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. All right, good luck to the snipers. Let's see what holds up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Big snipe. Oh my goodness, 227. Holy cow, let's see if that holds up. I'm going to go ahead and refresh. Wow. We broke 40,000 LP, ladies and gentlemen. Holy cow. What a glorious day. For those of you that can see the on-chain data, let me know. I think there might have been a double snipe because that was about 1,000 LP entering in the last minute, which is over $100,000 or pretty close to. So amazing. Another incredible milestone, over 40,000 LP in the detonator balance. Again, people, I mean, we could see this in the hundreds of millions, you know, through the longevity of this contract. It's been really an amazing tool to be able to earn, and again, we see the pool balance grow every day, because the idea is, again, this creates a passive income stream for you over the long run. You know, not just how much can I make on a system short term. So, all right, awesome. Again, over 2,000 participants. We'll see how much that grows by tomorrow. And again, congrats to all of you that are in and all of you that are planning to get in. Again, every day you wait is another day you're not earning. So, yeah, awesome. Anybody win the lottery? I'd love to hear from a live winner. Bull, you see any chatter on Telegram?
Not at the moment, but 227 was the largest sniper.
All right, well, there you go. So between that and some of the last minute volume, again, the pool balance grew by about 700 LP within the last 2 seconds. So, and that's a bunch of instant rewards for you as well. So again, I know we talked about daily burst a while before, and so your daily burst is basically the minimum that you're able to receive every day. But because of all that last minute volume, again, 6% of all new deposits into Detonator is spread out through all the holders. So that's not something that we can factor into the daily burst or an APR because it's variable. I mean, we don't know the volume that's going to come in. But with that alone, you know, it pushes you up over 1% a day. And again, the UI is accounted for the taxes. So, Bull, you want to elaborate on that at all about daily burst?
Yeah, I will, but I do want to point out a funny post here in the channel. A long-term member, Treebiz, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. He said EMP.Money has changed his life. Instead of going to McDonald's for fast food, he says, I now stop here to detonate on my way home from work. So he's in his car with his laptop out on the Detonator page. So that's great.
Awesome. Yeah, Treves. Yeah, I know Treves. That's funny. Yeah, he's a longtime member. We were involved in a previous project together, so he's an OG, man. It's only a matter of time before he's a winner. I can feel it. So yeah, Bull. I was just gonna say, you know, maybe just clarify, you know, daily burst and you know, why it's more important to have the sustainability over the long
Yeah,
term. So yeah.
sure, absolutely, AJ. So your daily burst will go up and down over time, but what you don't want to see is your daily burst like going up, 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 because that's going to mean that the contract is being drained. So if you have a long term play like in mind, like I think most people here do, and when you see like your daily burst going down, it isn't necessarily a bad thing. And keeping in mind too, Jake and AJ and the other rest of the guys fixed that for us a few weeks ago and took the tax off, and everybody's burst that has been compounding, that it did go up. And that was the reason for it. It's not that the contract is draining or anything, but keep in mind that your burst will go up and down, but really look at your principal balance growing, and is the contract growing, and is it sustainable? And I think that's what everybody really should be more hyper focused on, is the ability to use this as a passive income or as a job, and use AJ's or Couch's strategy of 5-2 or 6-1, or a bunch of other people here have a similar strategy of just treating this like a job. Like Couch has always said, clock in, clock out, like it, and compound like a job. And that's what the detonator gives us. It turns the paper hands into diamond hands, and allows like this contract to grow and reward 2 people every day. But if you don't win the lottery, you're winning. Like I kind of chimed in earlier and said, look, even if I don't win the lottery, I look at my principal and it's growing, because personally, I compound 7 days a week, because I know like I have a play in mind. And like Couch says, I'm just kind of crazy because I never take profit and I never do this. And but the gist is, like, you can use this like a paycheck, but treat it like it's a job, and have fun, but be serious about it. And remember, don't get hyper focused on the daily burst. Look on the sustainability of the contract, because you don't want to have a big claim for 6 months in a row. What you want, like I would love to see this contract last, 5 years, 10 years, where we're all sitting on the beach partying or wherever, and then up everybody's like, oh, I gotta go do my claim or my compound, or whatever time of the week that is for each of us. But that's what I want to see, is sustainability and growth. And that's what we have seen since we've all entered into the detonator. We've seen that this the prize, the award, I don't know exactly what the proper term is, but like the largest sniper and the reward for the random, we've seen that increase day after day after day after day, because people are understanding what we have, and what this community is building, and what the team is building. And just like I love it, because there's just so much opportunity here where you can refer your family or your friends, and you can feel good about doing that, because I look at it and say, wow, this is super sustainable. One ticket is winning, and I'm rambling a bit, so I do apologize, AJ. But the reality is like, oh, okay, this is a great product, because a lot of us aren't like diamond hands and able to hold on forever and ever, and that's fine too. It's a matter of like, this is something that can help you take profit responsibly, and then but for a long time. And that's a matter of like bringing people in and telling them about the detonator, educating them about the system, utilizing the tools that the team has given you, and said, like the academy, and bringing people in and saying, hey, look, check this out. And then look at here at the detonator. Like if you don't want to do other parts, and you're more of a like, honestly, man, I don't know why anybody would go to the casino when we have crypto. And then if you're in crypto and you know about EMP, why would you ever buy a lottery ticket? Like you scratch it and you lose, and then you're done. This is lossless. It's awesome. Like it is just, it's a lottery ticket that gives you that ability to win 30 grand in a day. And if you don't, you're still able to build your deposit, because you're not losing anything. You're gaining day after day after day. So hopefully that rant is somewhat helpful, but like there's so much in the detonator, and it's just not like one singular thing that I can focus on. There's just a lot of good stuff in here for everybody. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
No,
that's
yeah, Bull. No, that was exactly what I was hoping you were going to. So, yeah, I mean, again, Bull touched on it in the middle there. I mean, it's really about sustainability. So, you know, the daily fluctuation in monetary value may happen based on market conditions, but the idea is that this contract grows enough to actually realize, you know, those gains that are on paper, because that's what I want for everybody. I mean, I would love for everybody to be able to realize gains. I mean, that's why we're all here. So, and I think that's a narrative that we're going to start trying to really push. I know, you know, everybody in the chat, and it's true. I mean, we have this don't dump EMP mentality, which is 100% true. But rather than telling people what not to do, let's just try to really, you know, show everybody why they're hurting themselves by doing, you know, the non-optimal strategies. And again, Detonator is a great example. You know, rather than dumping, you know, your EMP, you know, pair it up, put it into Detonator, and now you're able to actually earn 365% on that without having to have your emotions involved as the you know markets go up and down. And it really does, you know, present a sustainable opportunity. And again, we know that there has been some issues on the rollover time. We're trying to make it more fair for everybody. Now that the staking contract is out, that will be another priority of ours. We are looking into, again, other options for automatic rollover deposits through maybe like an NFT or a way to actually monetize that for the platform, but also give those of you that, again, may not be able to dedicate every day to Detonator to have some sort of automated solution. But realize that, again, the way we have it set up with the 24-hour rollover, I mean, that really is what makes Detonator unique and sustainable as well. And you're not losing your rewards, you're just losing the time it takes to ROI. So there's a lot of really unique mechanics that no other protocol has, and it's really our secret sauce of why we've been doing so well. So, all right, let me go over to staking, and then we'll open it up to questions. So, give me 1 minute here.
Hey Jay, can I cut you?
Yeah, absolutely, Charlie. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi.
How are you,
Just
brother?
to let you know that we have, I'm good, thanks. Just to let you know, we have the winner of the lotto in the main chat, but it can't jump in on the AMA. And for everybody who is around, Aaron is the first entry today in Detonator for about 5.5 LP. So
Wow.
around 36 tickets, and he won the lotto, and I'm sure he's a happy guy right now.
Wow, Charlie, thanks for the update, guys. Holy cow. So yeah, for those of you that didn't hear that, so it was the first entry today for about 36 tickets, about 5 LP, and wow, man, to imagine, you know, that's your intro to the platform. Holy cow. So congrats to him, man. That's what it's all about. And again, if you win the lottery, you don't have access to those rewards immediately. We actually compound them for you, but that's really healthy for the protocol. And that 37,000 winning turns into more than 100K over the ROI of the contract. So again, the power of compounding is truly remarkable, and wow, that's amazing. So congrats to them. Again, if you're in the Telegram, make sure you go over and congratulate them. We are working on some testimonials as well in our academy. Crypto Mike and Stephanie are shooting some testimonial videos of people that have had some truly life-changing opportunities with EMP, and that's what keeps me going. I mean, again, I know a lot of developers say it, but it's really not about the money. It's about providing an opportunity that we can all win together, and I truly mean that. So, all right, awesome. Let me jump into staking real quick, and then we'll open it up to questions. So, we launched our Ethereum 3.0 staking contract yesterday. We're about 24 hours in now, and we've already gotten 162 Ethereum in the contract. This is a way to earn on your BEP20 ETH. We're offering a 19% fixed APR. which turns, I'm sorry, so a 19% return on 3 months, which is about a 76% APR and a 100% APY if you stay in all 4 rounds. So it's broken up into 90-day lock periods. So once the countdown ends in 3 days and 23 hours, there will be a 90-day period where that Ethereum is locked away. But after that, you'll be able to claim or compound and again get 19% on your Ethereum. So it's ETH in and ETH out. So you're actually earning on the ETH, not the dollar value. So again, you deposit 10 ETH, you get 1.9 ETH back. So a total of 11.9 ETH. And yeah, it's very competitive. We're one of the only staking contracts like this that's offering a fixed APR. A lot of them are variable, and with a variable return, it could go to zero. It could go dramatically less. We're guaranteeing, and again, there's no guarantees in crypto, but we're doing our best to guarantee those returns. So what happens is we take this Ethereum that's deposited and we pair it up with our own EMP that the Treasury owns. And then we're able to farm our own eShares in the background and really control the emissions of eShares and not only deepen our liquidity, but also again use our treasury for good. So meaning again, we're not subject to large dumps. The larger liquidity that we have, and again, there may be some short-term dilution in earnings, but the long-term effect of this will be massive. Again, if we can build our treasury through these contracts, then we're going to be set up for the long term. So this is a really great product too. Again, just one more way to earn with about 10 different ways to earn in our protocol. So right now this is open to our whitelisted members. Those of you that are in the EMP Army or the EMP VIPs that have proven to be good actors, all of them get first access to this. We will always offer a lot of our early access opportunities to those that have been good actors. But we're going to open it up to the public on day 3. So there's a countdown clock. Basically, 48 hours from now, the general public will be able to contribute ETH, and then it's a first come, first served situation. So get your ETH ready. There's a countdown on our Telegram for the exact time, but we'll give everybody a heads up with our AMAs as we go. But there's only a 2,000 Ethereum maximum, so once we hit that, you're no longer able to deposit. And again, this is just an amazing way for us to increase our TBL, increase our liquidity, and bolster our treasury. So a true win-win for everybody. So, all right, hopefully that it. Anything you want to add on staking, Bull, that I missed?
No, I think it's really good, and just the idea, that people understand that what it is like you are investing in your investment. It is another way to protect your, to protect your eShares. It's to protect your EMP. It's to protect your LP. Because when that pool, and I know I apologize to all the people if I talk too much or bang the drum on this, but the EMP ETH LP is the engine for this system. So the deeper that this pool gets, the stronger that this vehicle becomes. And when I think everybody has already seen what, when the team, gave us nodes, like what happened with PEG. I mean, Couch can chime in here, but I think we have been on the PEG wave for 40 plus days, and I think we have missed 4 epochs in that time, which it just ticked below a little bit, and that's amazing. And to me, I just look at this as it's another innovation to protect part of the ecosystem, and the idea that the treasury, as as AJ has always talked about, is a part of the ecosystem is a good thing, because either we have a bunch of bad acting whales that come in here, or the treasury, which we are all beneficiaries of, is able to help the ecosystem and grow and protect it. I know that's what I want, because I've been in a number of projects where whales have come in and ruined the projects. And the idea that, people treat an ecosystem like that, it makes me sick. So when I see something that's built to defend the treasury and defend everybody else, like, I'm going to do everything in my power to help that out. And like, I'm kind of scatterbrained a little bit, and I think most people realize that. But I forgot to whitelist, but I will definitely be putting in, when the public raise happens, if there's still, availability. But because I know that this contract is here to protect us and to deepen that pool. And I don't know, like, all like the protocols out there that need particular benchmarks and liquidity and all that. But if AJ tells us like the benchmark to get on certain protocols is $32 million in liquidity or 50 million, well, I'm going to do my part to help us get there, because I want to see us partner up with good products and good communities, and reward all of us and reward the people in those communities, like the partnerships that they've made. Because I think most people here have had bad experiences in crypto where they feel like they've been scammed, and like they're disheartened with crypto. And I feel very, very fortunate to be here. And sorry, I'm ranting again, but I guess I haven't talked very much today to people, but so I'm kind of letting out some stuff. But the point is like, everybody here, I feel, is like, are just incredible people, and like, we're all here for a reason. Yeah, we're here to make money, but like what the community has built around like this protocol, and the protocol is built around the community, is like amazing, because we are helping one another, and this is just another piece of that, right? And like, when these guys come out with more stuff, I'm going to give it a fair analysis and my due diligence to see if it works, from my perception in the ecosystem. But I look at this as like I keep saying, like, yeah, it is a great tool to help us grow, to help protect the ecosystem. And the fact that the ecosystem, or the treasury, is a participant in the system, means that these guys, like the team, doesn't have to sell like EMP to fund development or advertising or whatever. And that's great, because them selling EMP out the back door, so to speak, would only serve to hurt all of us. And this is just a I don't know, it's a fabulous tool, to another piece of the machine to help us earn long term. And I think that's why we're all here, is to build a passive income play for years to come.
Absolutely, Bull, no doubt. And that's a really great point, what you said right at the end. I mean, 99% of these other protocols are using their treasury and literally dumping the native tokens on the community's heads to be able to fund, their office building, or their YouTube influencers, or their BSC scan ads.
That's right, baby.
Yeah, so we're not doing that. We're using the treasury funds again, that the LP, the ETH generated, to again have liquid, and again, even maybe hedge our bets by building a stable reserve as well, so that we're not exposed to market conditions. And now we have this massive treasury that is literally backing the value of ESHAREs and EMP. So it's massive. So, and I heard a voice. Mike, are you there, bro? Crypto Mike.
Hey guys, how you doing, man? How are you guys?
Good, brother. How are you today?
Great, man. Going up on a Tuesday, I see.
Yeah, hell yeah, you know it.
Yeah, guys, got the video out last night. Talked a little bit about the staking contract. Definitely excited about it and everything. Bull, you're always bringing bulls to this convo, bro. Every time Bull speaks, I'm like, that's bullish. That's bullish.
Yeah.
Oh, look at his name. Look at his name. Just look at his name. Yeah.
I'm a silver linings guy, Mike. You know that.
Yeah, absolutely, always. Well, look, I mean, there's certain people that are the glass is half empty, and certain people the glass is half full. And so we could talk about, the imperfections all day. Those are easy. What's harder is to find solutions and find creative ways, Jake and AJ have really found, that they keep coming to the table with to advance the project moving forward and in a creative way. I mean, look, there's no comparison. I mean, I say this all the time, and I'm so proud to say it. But you know, the creativity, the problem solving, the leadership, all that plays a role. So everything you're saying, man, I think all of us feel it. If you're new here, welcome, guys. Anyone that's new, welcome to the family. And you guys, you know, this isn't like a hype everyday type of thing, but I got to be honest. Every time I get on here, man, I do get hype. I mean, that's why they call me crypto hype, you know, instead of crypto Mike, because like I just have nothing but positivity with this project because that's all we're doing. If there were negative things that were happening, yeah, we'd have to address that, you know. And you know, down the line there will be something that happens. You know, at a certain point we have to realize that. But you know, every day I wake up, I'm just in the mornings and I'm like, let me check EMP, and first thing I do in the morning is check it, and the team is already up, and you got Lunez and Marty bantering in the chat, in our team chat, and in the general chat as well. And I'm just like, yep, another great day in the neighborhood. Like the market is tanking and we're printing. So it's like, what other project can say it's doing that? There isn't. There are very few. There really isn't one, in my opinion, doing what we're doing. So, yeah, man.
No doubt.
Absolutely agree with you.
No doubt, Mike. No, brother. You've been instrumental in that. Again, awesome video last night covering it. I mean, you said it perfectly right there. It's like literally every other project, algo or project or not, you know, blood in the streets, everybody's dying, market's tanking, and here we are just chugging along. So, and again, that's not to, be unrealistic and you know, cocky about it. It just shows that how robust of an ecosystem we have, and how, again, dedicated the community is with the long-term vision. I mean, again, I've said it multiple times in multiple AMAs, but we're at about 42 million TVL. We can easily hit hundreds of millions of TVL. It's only a matter of time. So, and I know you've seen that, Mike, firsthand with Tomb and all the other larger algo projects. I mean,
yeah, it's not even a question.
Yeah.
And timing is everything, AJ. And one of the things that, you know, whether it's intentional or not intentional, because some of this stuff we didn't know Bitcoin would be sitting at 37,000 a couple of weeks ago. And, you know, timing is everything. So having the new UI come out, having the celebrities onboarded, having major like James Pelton, these YouTubers that are just eating and gobbling this protocol up. Now we got another one. I don't know if you want me to drop that alpha, but we got another major YouTuber, huge, and oh my God, he's going to bring so much traffic. You know, Jonathan was amazing, still is amazing, you know, and him jumping on board, and like, it's just, it's a domino effect, and timing is everything. So like the new UI is going to blow minds. That's just going to be like, blow people's hair back, right? And I think that, I mean, the TVL should just double just off of that alone, in my opinion, more than double. That's just me though. I'm like, I think it deserves it. But then you look at like the new staking contract and some other things that I won't mention, but that are on the horizon, you know, stuff that the team is working on. It's always something.
For sure.
Timing is critical, especially in these markets where you have these massive swings. You know, you got 48,000 one week, 37 the next. It's crazy. So yeah, it's a good thing that we have these things lined out too constantly.
Absolutely, Mike. No doubt, brother. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop my screen share, but I just wanted to. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. The amount of ETH in the contract has literally grown another 30 ETH just from us being on this live stream. So we're now at 192 Ethereum in the staking contract. Again, that's another 100 grand. Of TVL entering, and when we pair that with the EMP that we already own, again, that's 200,000 of added liquidity. So super bullish. So all right, let me go ahead and share, stop my screen share, and we can jump into more questions. But yeah, Mike, anything else you want to add, bro?
Amazing. No, man, that's pretty much it. I don't know if you want to give any alpha on the up and coming.
Yeah, bro.
Yet,
I mean,
you want to hold on to that?
I don't know if they're ready, bro. That's why we had to tease them a little bit. It's gonna be epic,
right, no
but
worries.
maybe later this week
I'm gonna have my dinner.
Drop
Let's
the bomb.
do the lottery. Let's give some more. That's the alpha for the day. Is the lottery. Every day is alpha, baby. Let's go. All right, cool, man.
All right, awesome, Mike. Yeah, guys. Again, we Mike has just continued to deliver for us. Again, he was an instrumental part of getting Jonathan Seller involved. Shout out to Jonathan. He's going to be back in town hopefully soon, so he'll be around a lot more. And then, yeah, this new influencer is an algorithmic project master and has an incredible community. So that's coming. Again, James Pelton will be releasing a video later this week on the staking contract alone, as well as SK Crypto K, another again amazing community member. So we have a lot in the works, guys. And
Yeah,
it's
shout out to SK, man. He works his ass off, dude. That guy's every day on his channel. Shout out to SK for real. If you guys want some alpha now, and remember, do your own research. Always do your own research because he's coming out with like project after project. But man, he's had some early calls on some massive plays. So shout out to SK.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. And again, mad respect to SK because we're all in the same circles. We're all drip whales, we're all hex whales. And I sent SK a message a while ago, and he was like, "Nah, man, I'm good. Like, I got enough projects going on." And then he actually took the time to do a deep dive, and he was like, "Holy shit, man, you guys really have it together." He's like, "I'm really impressed," and we earned his respect, and he ended up coming through for us and doing a video. So yeah, the dude has a lot of integrity.
Yeah, man.
And
He
it's
actually
exciting.
commented, AJ, on the video I dropped. He went in there and commented on it, and I was like, that's really cool. I mean, he was in the VIP group for a minute. I don't know if you knew that, but yeah, man, he had some really nice words on the YouTube comment that he had made too. So shout out to him.
Awesome, brother. Glad to hear it. So yeah, I mean we're killing it, guys. And I did another AMA today. Again, I posted it in Telegram with another well-respected channel. So go check that out. That was another live AMA with their channel. Go show them some love. So yeah, every day, it's something new. Shout out to DJ and Protocol. They're another group of OGs that we did an AMA with a few days ago. So I don't want to hear anybody say when marketing. I mean, Jesus, we're full out.
When Lambo, bro.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
Lambo.
Yeah, hell yeah, Mike. And we have a lot more traditional marketing as well. We're finishing up our ads on BSC scan. So those will be live, and we're working on another one behind the scenes. Again, I don't know if I'm allowed to announce it yet, but one of the biggest search engines for crypto projects. We're going to be partnering with them. So
Yeah, let's keep that alpha too, bro.
yeah,
Let's keep that alpha.
yeah, brother, no doubt. We got so much alpha. We got to tell you guys, it's like killing us. So yeah, but awesome. All right, yeah, I'm gonna open it up to
we got Greg here.
questions. Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, Greg, what's up, brother? How are you, man?
I'm well, Mike. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, you keep telling us the alpha, then I can't even keep up with everything.
That's right. Keep up, baby.
Honestly, and hey, didn't we like pass 2,000 users on the detonator today?
Yeah, brother, bullish.
Like,
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, past 2,000 and past 40K LPs as well.
Exactly. Two major milestones, brother. Absolutely.
I just kind of had a noob question about nodes, like just how they generally work. Who might consider using them, so
for sure.
And so forth. So if you got so like I mean, I'll just like. Just to give my beginner stats, like I'm probably nowhere close to using my boardroom earnings to buy notes. Like I think I'm sitting on 2.98 EMP tokens from my first week in the boardroom.
For sure.
All from eShares that I earn in the farms, right? Like I'm really glad that you guys, you're advising folks, hey, don't necessarily buy eShares, earn it in the farms. Start with the LP farms. So. Thank you for that guidance. And my only concern, and it's not much of a concern to start out, but I think when I press the execute strategy button on the front page, that's kind of my main that's kind of my main shindig. I'm basically using that as a de facto compound button.
Yeah, for sure, brother.
And to my knowledge, I think it both. I think it automatically like claims all the farms and also claims the boardroom, and zaps in a portion of all of the the harvested EMP tokens and ESHARE tokens into the two LPs. So I'm not terribly concerned now, like, because if it's going to be selling half of my 3 EMP, that's not going to hurt the peg, especially if it's going towards another, especially if it's going towards an LP token.
For sure.
But I presume that when when you're getting like really high, if I'm at a place where I'm like, okay, yeah, after a week in a boardroom, now I have 5,000 EMP. Maybe zapping in might actually kind of hurt the protocol a little bit. I don't know. So
yeah, so I
presume that's why you have nodes.
For sure.
Ahead.
So yeah, there's a lot to unpack there, Greg, for sure, brother. But you, again,
I went on a rant, didn't I?
Yeah, no, brother, I love it. I mean, that's why, again, you've been a great member. I know you came over from Jonathan's channel, and you've been really active in the AMA, so I appreciate you jumping on. We have another guy, Vino, that's in the Discord that's going to start helping bring community questions to the AMA so that nothing gets overlooked. But yeah, to the point. So, again, like you said, I mean, it may be a little bit disheartening to not have a lot of eShares in the boardroom producing you a lot of EMP, but it's a lot more healthy that way. And the idea is that you want to have your boardroom emissions kind of mirror what you're earning in eShares, so that you can continue to compound into LP. So nodes are really important in that loop, so to speak. But again, it's all a matter of how you do it. So again, if you're running out of EMP, but you have more eShare emissions, then nodes are perfect because they give you more EMP. If you have an abundance of EMP and not enough nodes, not enough eShare emissions, then it does make sense to maybe zap some of that into more LP. And you are exactly right. Zapping is technically selling half. So that is like, it's not the worst thing that you can do, but it's definitely on the lower end of what is ideal in the protocol. But as long as the money is not leaving the ecosystem and going into more liquidity, then it's not the worst thing. But we always advise, again, bringing in either new capital or having enough eShare emissions to sell eShares for ETH, and then to pair up that ETH rather than actually zapping. But yeah, that kind of, does that help?
Yeah, it does. And for me, I think it'll be a little bit before I'm at that level where I'm considering swapping eShares for straight ETH and pairing up the other. I'll get there.
For sure.
And I'm glad you guys are kind of like in fact, actually, just in general, I appreciate you guys walking me through this stuff early.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you guys know my shtick. If there's anyone else on the chat, either on YouTube or here on the voice chat on Telegram, by all means, raise your hand. These guys are really good about picking at just getting to anyone who does have questions. And there aren't any dumb questions, honestly. Let's be frank, we're all early to DeFi in general. It's still kind of hard, and it's all the MetaMask
dude, every day, brother. Let me just tell you, I don't mean to cut you off, bro.
Yeah,
you need
bro.
to something, bro. Yeah. Greg, and anybody else in here listening, I'm the first one to post up a GIF of Forrest Gump waving. Okay, I'm like the idiot of the idiots when it comes to a lot of this stuff, and stuff goes over my head because look, look. At the end of the day, you're absolutely right. One of my mentors in this space, I mean, like easy stuff that I overlook all the time, and it's okay. Just ask the question. We're not going to think anything of it because I get made fun of in chat all the time in our team chat because I ask the dumbest shit you ever heard. And it's stuff that I could hey, Mike, did you see the last message? Stupid stuff. But literally all this stuff that we're going over. You're at the edge of DeFi, brother. Like, this is not stuff. I mean, and don't trust AJ's words. AJ doesn't know what he's talking about. You know. No, but we're lucky to have AJ and Jake, these guys, and Marty and Lunas. These guys are like super crypto nerds, super smart. You know, they can read the blockchain, every little line of it. I mean, like, I say shit on my YouTube videos, it's like wrong. I think I even messed up and said we had 10,000 max ESHARE printing. I messed that up. I can't take it back because it's out there, and I'm not going to take down the video because it's a cool video. But like, I messed that up, right? So
40,000 total value locked. We have $40,000 total value locked, guys. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it is what it is, man. But like,
it's all good. It's all good,
you know, but stuff like that, man. Don't feel like what you're preaching to is the choir. Is all I'm saying. I resonate with what you're saying. Ask the dumb questions.
Absolutely, brother. Well, and
you know, like,
go ahead, Greg.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just kind of figured if I'm new and if I don't know, I think I have just one of those personalities where I feel like I have fewer inhibitions than the average person, so I feel like I might as well lean into that and just say, hey, look at me, you know, you can do it too, because if this random guy is asking, you know, I don't know, super basic stuff, you shouldn't feel nervous about it either. So,
absolutely, brother.
Trying to break the ice.
Yeah, no, we love that. And I wanted one more thing before I forget too, Greg, so about zapping, that is another amazing point of why we're doing this ETH staking contract. So again, the larger our liquidity, the less those zaps even matter. I mean, if we have 30, 40, 50 million dollars in liquidity, and you're zapping, you know, even if you're zapping, you know, 10 grand, 15 grand, 20 grand, like that is going to be a blip on the radar when it comes to, again, the sell pressure. So yeah, that's another reason why, again, liquidity is king with everything. So sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you again, but I want to make sure I forgot that. So
oh, I was done. So you just put the cherry on top, brother.
Awesome. Yeah, man. Killer. All right. Yeah. Well, yeah, man. Yeah. If you have any other questions, jump back on. I'm gonna go through YouTube and Telegram. Again, if any of you here want to ask questions, feel free to raise your hands. So.
Hey.
Yes, Couch. How are you, brother? Go ahead.
Good. A lot of people asking the same question in Discord and in Telegram about maybe we should do something, some pin message or something about ESHARE emissions ended up in early 2023.
Yeah.
That question is all over the place every day. You know?
Yeah, I know, for sure, brother. So we, again, now that the Ethereum contract is up and the Treasury contract is working, we can focus on other high priority items, and yeah, that is something that we are going to address publicly, whether it's another sort of light paper on, you know, the future of the protocol. But yeah, we have a plan for ESHARE emissions. Again, I don't want to commit to anything quite yet, but what we've been saying for all along for the last few weeks is we purposely designed ESHARE emissions to be really, really flexible. So right now, it's a total of about just under 25,000 total share tokens. And the most conservative share token in other similar protocols is 75,000. So we're 1/3 of the overall supply of share tokens, and you know, in theory, that would make share tokens, you know, 3 times more valuable. So even if we did continue emissions of eShares for another year, while we continue to build and again solidify our liquidity, that again, it could be, we would still be 2/3 of, you know, the other circulating supplies or max supplies of the share token. So again, we haven't made the decision that we're gonna do that, but once eShare emissions end, then there will be other ways that you can earn, you know, in the protocol. So again, we want to incentivize liquidity in other ways. You know, it's another reason why we want to build the treasury, because then, you know, say you can stake EMP and actually earn a portion of what the treasury yields. I mean, now you're incentivized to hold EMP and actually make more money holding it than selling it. So there's a lot of different mechanics that we're working on, and we do have a plan. Just we're not really ready to make it public quite yet. So it is coming.
Okay, thank you, AJ. And then another. So you know that we have three farms, right? We have EMP, ETH, and we have ESHARE EMP, and then we have also ESHARE BNB.
Yes.
So and I was looking at the third one, which is ESHARE EMP. That farm has been steady, no grow at all in the last 6 weeks or so. So you think it will be feasible in the future if we shut down that farm and add that APR to one of the two other farms? And I don't know, because I remember when we have like $200 million, $200,000 on the ESHARE BNB farm, and now it's like 3 million. And I remember when we have like $2 million in the EMP ETH farm, right now is, I don't know, close to 10 million. But the farm, like the EMP ESHARE farm, it's like nothing happens there. So
For sure.
I don't know, just
for sure. Yeah, no, absolutely, Couch.
thinking out loud here.
Yeah, no doubt. That's on the radar. Again, the eShare PNP pool, I'm sorry, the eShare EMP pool was meant to be an option for when we're not printing. Again, if we drop below peg, then that pool is there to, again, for you to be able to earn on shares without a lot of risk. And again, but we haven't been below peg in 25 days. So yeah, again, that is something that we're looking into, and that could definitely help with some of the dilution that I talked about earlier. I mean, we have the ability to, move around the emission rates and get rid of farms that, again, are not really helping the protocol. Don't tell Charlie; he'll get mad. I know that's his favorite pool. But yeah, we're definitely yeah.
But I think if we have like a 2%, yeah, Charlie loved that pool. But if we have 2% in the other part, or 1.2 in the Ethereum EMP, I think it will be more appealing to people. I don't know. Just
yeah,
I
no
don't know.
doubt.
I trust you. Whatever you decide, I trust you.
I was ready to talk, but I'm glad you bring that up, AJ. But you do what's best for everybody. I don't mind my strategy, because I can do a lot of things like everybody, and what's better for everyone, it's good for me.
No doubt, Charlie. That's a true team player right there, brother. And yeah, I mean, we're monitoring all those economics in the background. I mean, like you said, Couch, that pool, is like 0.001% of the overall TVL. So there's really not a lot going on there. And with that, the emission rate of eShare in that pool is also really reduced. But yeah, that's definitely an option. And again, the idea is that through the farms, we want to incentivize what is best for the protocol. And again, EMP ETH LP and eShare BNB LP are the two kings. So yeah, I mean, those need to be the ones that are producing the best yield anyway. So yeah, and that was before we had nodes. That was before we implemented a lot of other ways to mitigate issues. So yeah, we can definitely take a look at that pool all over again. Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Crypto Pride had his hand raised, but I think he's ready to go.
All right, Crypto
I
Pride.
have two questions.
Yep.
I got two questions. First question is a simple one. What does EMP stand for? I know my meaning is, I think it stands for everybody makes profit, but I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I love it, brother. Hell yeah. So that's funny, man. We have an ongoing joke about, I mean, everybody has their own name for EMP. I love that one. I've heard exceptional money printer. I've heard a lot of funny things. So really the main name came from again another BSC project, has to do with something that explodes. We wanted to have something that was fun, kind of a banter with them, and something, again, Ethereum was blue and electric, so it stands for electromagnetic pulse. So again, an EMP would be and that's where detonator plays in. Again, just going on that explosion theme. So yeah, that it really stands for electromagnetic pulse, but I think we should change it, man. I like your idea. Everybody makes profit. I love it.
All right, my second question is just that you was talking about, an audit maybe. I have a question. If we get an audit, wouldn't that expose our code on the detonator, which we don't want to get out?
Yes, brother, that's an amazing point. So again, that's something that we've been discussing in a lot of previous AMAs, and even I know there was a lot of discussion on Discord about it. So as of right now, the only two things that are closed source in our ecosystem are the nodes contract and the detonator contract. And again, I mean, we do that not only because it's proprietary. I mean, there's a lot of value in. Again, we get emails every day of other projects that want to buy the detonator code from us because it is so powerful. And we also keep it closed source as a security measure. So again, the less attack vectors, the better. So and audits are not what they used to be. I mean, it's a sad state of affairs. You can pay $100,000 for an audit, and then they still don't catch the vulnerability. So we're in the process of finding like a legit audit company that we can get behind and trust, and then they would have a non-disclosure agreement, NDA, on the code for detonator where they can audit it, but it would still remain closed source. So yeah, that's definitely on the radar.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, bro, thank you, and plug your YouTube, bro. What's your YouTube channel?
Crypto Pride.
I love it. Yes, brother. Thank you for the continued support. Everybody go show some love to Crypto Pride. Again, a long-term member and YouTuber. So, yep, thanks for asking, bro. Hopefully that answers.
Yep, thank you.
All right, who's next, Bull?
I don't see any.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
Joe.
see any questions at the moment.
All right, I hear it, Joe.
But I was gonna.
Oh, go ahead.
Hey,
Go ahead, Bull.
Okay, one sec, Joe. I was gonna say what EMP stands for me is exponential money printer. I know Machu is gonna say he came up with that, but keep in mind he lives on the opposite side of the globe, and I don't even think they walk upright down there. So
Yeah.
he's upside down all the time.
Yeah, no doubt. You're right. Yeah, we'll give you credit, Bull. It's all good. So, all right, Joe, are you there? Go ahead, brother. Yeah.
I'm right here. Yeah, all those EMP analogies or whatever you want to call it is great. And it's funny because I did relate it to electric magnetic pulse because the military uses that and they release an EMP to shut down anything that's electronic, whether it's communication, vehicles, planes,
For
you
sure.
name it. So when this new UI comes out and you release that, it's going to be an EMP on the whole DeFi system. So
I love it.
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, I love it, Joe. Absolutely,
but just
bro.
wanted to bring attention back to Aaron because I think that's a pretty amazing story. He's been typing in the Telegram that he's still trying to process, and you can see why. Because here's a guy who's entered the detonator for the first time. He put in about $500, so about 500 LPs. So his 500 just became 35,500. And then when you look, and he did a screenshot, so check that out. His ROI is just about $130,000. And so I could see why your head would explode after you look at that. Now, if he chooses to compound for a while, I mean, that 130,000 is going to be $500,000 in a short while. So it's not just a whales game. I know a lot of people are scared by the detonator, and you definitely need to understand how it works and how it locks your funds. But this is just living proof that somebody coming in with 500 got the lottery tickets and was able to turn that 500 into $130,000.
Aaron is on voice chat right now, so maybe
Sweet,
let him bust
let's get him
in.
on.
Awesome.
Get him in.
Yes, Aaron, go ahead, brother.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes. How are you, man? Go ahead. Congrats, man. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. That's yeah, that shit was pretty amazing. I was just trying to like get started today. I can't even gather my thoughts right now.
Yeah, no
So
worries,
I just found
brother.
out about the project from. I just found out about it from a YouTuber, James Pelton. I'm sure you guys have seen him. I've been looking at, like, reading about EMP over the past week or so, and it's funny. Like 3 weeks ago, I actually put quite a bit into baked beans because I thought that was going to be, stable or whatever. You can see what it's doing now. But I was like, okay, so I need another plan. So I started looking at EMP, and then I wished I would have found this before I even saw baked beans, because I totally would have gone into this after looking into what it is. And yeah, I was just planning on putting, that 500 or whatever in today that I had claimed from baked beans, and then planning on putting in another deposit like once a week, just to slowly build up the balance and compound.
For sure.
And then I saw that I was tracking it like right at 7 o'clock, 11 Central Time. Right at 7 o'clock, I refreshed the page and I looked at the bottom and I saw my wallet address. I was like, wait a minute, those last four looks like my wallet address. And I looked in the deposited in the detonator, and I saw that. I was like, holy shit, did I just win this lottery? Are you kidding me? So
that's amazing, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. No, I got a big smile on my face for you, bro. And that's the power of the protocol, man. No doubt. So again, it can be a Rails game, but really we're rewarding, the daily lottery winners with that same exact amount. So we really are as fair as we can be, and yeah, man, I'm really, really happy for you, brother. So, and shout out to James Pelton for bringing you over and giving you that opportunity. Again, we love his community. He's been an incredible supporter of ours. So send him a tweet, bro. Tell him you're a winner. Yeah.
Yeah, tell him
I might have
you're
to
a
do
winner,
that.
because he won too. He won a few weeks ago, right, AJ?
Yeah, so James is,
Yeah. I saw in his video that he won it.
Yep, totally. He won the largest deposit. It was on a day, and he really didn't even go that heavy. It was just really great timing for him that he won the largest. So yeah, it's been incredible, man. And again, these are the kind of stories that we want to have that everybody can relate to. And yeah, like what was mentioned, if you still end up taking profits responsibly, I mean, again, if you're compounding and still claiming, you can turn those winnings into even more, brother. So yeah, you set yourself up for a passive income faucet for what we hope is years to come, man.
Yeah, so my impression of the detonator is that it works kind of like drip finance does, similar. But I haven't learned every single point about it yet, so I'm going to do a little bit more research on how to best effectively leverage the compounding and everything, and figure out if it's a variable interest or not. So
Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, brother, exactly. And again, now you're paid to learn about it. So yeah, it is. It's very similar to Drip or some of the other. Again, I know you mentioned baked beans. I mean, that is like Detonator for true degenerates. It's not even close, but and not sustainable at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. But that is like definitely the again that concept, but brought to a much more mature level of sustainability. So yeah, we always advise again a 5-2 rule or a 6-1 rule. What that means is compounding 5 days and claiming 2 days,
Yep.
or compounding 6 days and claiming 1 day, and then those LPs you can take out and again sell or unbreak them and have the Ethereum side as pure profit. That's all yours. Take it, put it in your, or use it to go in other projects, or, take the LP and then build your farm position. So I know, Couch, you have an awesome strategy. You wanna explain your strategy real fast?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Aaron,
brother. Yeah.
congratulations. Aaron, congratulations, man. And really. And the day that James Pelton won, that was the day that the Binance Chain was overloaded. So when the price is for you, the price is for you.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, because he put like 55 LP, and then Binance was overloaded, and many people, because it was overloaded, so didn't compound and didn't snipe because the system didn't allow them to do so. James won. So when the price is for you, the price is for you. So, Aaron. So basically, what AJ says is like the rule of thumb: 5-5-2 or 6-1. But
That's what I was doing with baked beans. I was doing 6-1.
right,
I'm familiar.
but here with a daily twist, like 5-2 is equivalent to 70%, 30%, and we encourage you to do that daily because then you have more ticket for the lottery in the future. If you do exactly 5-2, the 2 days that you claim, those 2 days because you claim, you won't have your compounding tickets. So for the lottery, so we came with an equivalent of 5-2, which is 70-30%, 70-30% daily. So every day you have the same amount of ticket. So and then also you take profit in a very responsible way. So congratulations, man. It's like I just test my friend, like with less than $500, you won like $130,000 right now. And forget about baked beans, man. Forget about all that. So now,
Yeah.
now what you have to do is squeeze. Now you know it's true, it's legit, man. Squeeze that opportunity. That's what I did. I pull out of, and this is not a financial advisor, but
Yeah, I
I
know.
I have money all over the place, and now I only have two protocols now, which is EMP and the other one, which is the one that we know, and everyone use it. But I don't know. I just focus on EMP, and I'm going to squeeze and to milk this cow until 2028 or 2030 or whatever, because there's no need to go there and have bad experiences, and I don't know. That's my opinion. And
Absolutely.
and, and congratulations again.
Awesome.
I'm definitely gonna take people's advice.
Yeah, Aaron, no doubt, bro. Congrats, and again, feel free to reach out to again Couch Money, Bull, anybody that has a EMP Army General in the Telegram or over on Discord. They can give you some one-on-one about again how to even protect your profit because that's it, man. Once you again, and this is a great advice in DeFi overall. In the beginning, it's the struggle to have the come up. But once you have the come up, whether it's a project that does 10x or 100x, or you win the lottery like today, and now you transition into protecting your profit. So it's less about trying to again min max everything, and it's about actually setting yourself up for long-term success. So yeah, bro. Again, super happy for you, and thanks for jumping on, man.
Yeah, no problem. Looks like I have more work ahead of me because I was originally planning on just spending a lot of time building up, and then that was done for me in one day. So now I'm like, oh shit! Now I have to go to my next step way earlier.
Yeah, brother, no doubt. It's the crypto
Good
journey.
problem to have, right?
Exactly, great problem to have. Yeah, totally. So, all right, brother, good deal. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, again, the proof is in the pudding. $500. Jump right in, and now he's set up for the future. So again, that brings a really big smile to my face, and that's again one of the major reasons why Detonator is just so powerful. And again, I mean, no other project is providing that. And again, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of money that we're giving away, but with the volume and the snipers that are out sniping each other, it is still pretty sustainable. And again, I mean, the treasury, and again, I keep going back to the treasury. This is another reason why we want to bolster the treasury, because even if Detonator started to drain or whatever, we would have the funds to again issue buybacks or inject more liquidity into Detonator. So that's why this again, we keep harping on it, but the treasury is just so important, regardless of any short-term dilution or whatever other people may think as a negative. There's really no negative. It's a win-win-win for everybody. So yeah. All right, awesome. All right, any other questions, comments?
Yep, I think Randy was up, and then looks like Greg has his hand raised again. And I'll just say one last thing about the staking contract is I look at it as it turns the treasury into a killer whale, and the killer whale is able to protect its family. So
I love it. Again, with the awesome analogies. Bull, the analogy master. So yeah, the treasury is our killer whale. Yeah.
So Randy was up next, and then Greg will be after that.
All right, perfect. Yep, go ahead, Randy.
Yeah, thank you. Being a smaller player in this, I reached a goal earlier on in the detonator, and so then I started to take profits on that. So I kind of modified the 5261 into a daily. That way, I still earn tickets every day.
For sure.
I do about an 18-hour versus 6 hours. So I'll compound for the first 18 hours, and then, after the 18 hours, I'll compound it, and then at the end of before the rollover, then I'll claim that amount.
Yep, that's a great.
Yeah. So that's at 70. That's a 75%, and I put that in either the farms or my BP savings account.
I love it, brother.
So
yeah. Yep, and that's what Bull was alluding. I mean, sorry, Couch was alluding to as well. I mean, it takes that same principle and applies it to, like you said, the hours. So that's a great measurement. And what did you say? It was 18 hours and then 4 hours, I guess. Well, what? Yeah.
No, it'd be the 18 hours and 6 hours.
Yep.
And that's 75%. So, I take the 18 hours compound, and I take the last 6 hours before the rollover when all the bonuses occur from the snipes as well.
Yep.
Claim that, and like I said, either then goes into my beefy savings account or into the farm.
I love it.
That's exactly the way it is, Randy. You are doing 75-25.
Yep, perfect. And like you said, the beauty of that is you're still getting credit every day for those tickets, because the lottery is just so powerful that you want to make sure you're maximizing your chances. So yeah, and again, that same concept. I know it's a lot of work, but if you're making money, I don't want to hear the excuse of I don't have time to do that, or I don't want to get up. That all I hear is I don't have time to make money. So yeah, I mean, and we are going to work on a quality of life improvements, like I mentioned earlier at the beginning of this call. We do have some ideas for NFTs that you can buy that may give you a little bit easier time getting the rollover time, or if you miss there's a way to maybe still get credit. But that's all what we're working on in the background. We would never implement anything that would give an unfair advantage or again jeopardize the sustainability of Detonator. So all that will be tested countlessly before we implement any of that. So, but again, just want you guys to know that we're always brainstorming and always pushing to innovate and to again develop. I mean, what other projects are literally developing every minute of every day to make the protocol better? So awesome. All right. Yeah, thanks, Red. I appreciate it, bro. Randy, again, he's been putting in a lot of work over on Discord, so go say hi to him on Discord. I heard a really funny analogy. I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning already, but that Telegram was like the EMP pub or the bar, and then Discord is our library. So again, if Telegram is a little overwhelming for you, definitely join us over on Discord. It may be a little bit more one-on-one attention as well. So yeah, Greg, go ahead, bro. You're back.
Yeah. Well, like two quick things. First of all, Crypto Pride, I was sure to check out your channel and subscribe. I'm looking forward to seeing what you got. I don't know. I just think it's awesome that we're all just kind of promoting each other. Right?
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Community. And I don't know, just like something that came to mind as we were chatting with Aaron is that the Detonator really is set up in such a way that we can all be happy for the lottery winner. We're like there really isn't a lot of jealousy if if it's a no lose lottery. You know
for
what
sure.
I mean? Like I don't know, I'm so happy that he got this life-changing money, and I have time, right? Like if I win someday, awesome, that'll be fantastic. If I keep just chugging along, I'm getting a pretty stinking good yield every single day anyway. You know, I don't know. Like you really have set up a system that, you know, I don't know. Like when lotteries are set up at their best, they do kind of extend the sustainability of a system as well. I mean, just look at, you know, the state lottery and how much it's raised for schools, for example.
For sure.
Something out the top of my head. So
Yeah, no, bro.
like,
I love that, and that's a great way of thinking about it. I mean, again, you know, I know we talk about it, but this is a perfect actual hard case example of where everybody wins. I mean, again, what other project are you celebrating? You know, somebody, you know, getting a bigger bag than you. Usually, you know, you're like oh my God, I gotta sell before, you know, the next guy sells. You know, to be able to win. I mean, the way the economics work here, it completely flips that on its head, and we're actually able to all earn more together, the better we all interact with each other. So, and the protocol. So, yeah, it's really special, man. Yeah.
I'm just seeing that everywhere. You know, like, everyone wins. It just makes it more sustainable. It makes me feel good about being part of the project too. You know, like, I'm leaning on your guys' shoulders and you're leaning on mine. You know, it's
for
cool.
Sure.
It's cool. So,
yeah, brother.
Yeah, man. But that was it for me.
All right, awesome, man. So yeah, again, anybody else? We have a few more. I was gonna jump over to Discord as well. If there's any questions I missed, feel free to jump on. Bull, was there any more? I know you're private messaging people in the queue to get on. So yeah, go ahead, Bull.
No, sir, I don't see anything here. And it looks like YouTube is taking care of it as well. I know somebody keeps mentioning something about a two-factor authentication for the community on YouTube. They mentioned it yesterday, but I'm not quite sure what that means. I know we have like CAPTCHA and stuff to sign up here. I think they were worried about the bots or something. Go ahead.
I can chime in what they want. It's like crypto.com. After the exploit, they do something like they improve the two-factor authentication. Basically, what they are saying it is that if we can do something like that, but it's complicated because you need to enter your email or your cell phone, and then you receive a text, and then you need to put an application to it, and then like Audi or Google is to make sure that no one is stealing your funds or something like that. So
are they, Coach? Are they referring to when we log on to EMP.Money and not the channel? Because
it is in the EMP.Money, but
okay, that's what they want. Okay,
but that's it. But to be very honest, and don't take me from the wrong side, that's too much stuff to add. It's like so you need that in the wallet or something, but asking Jake to do that's a massive coding work. And so if you want to have your money safe, buy a ledger or a tracer.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, because then it's not. Then you are safe wherever you go. You know, so you are safe in Phantom, you are safe in Binance, you are safe in Avax. So guys, you know, don't put your safety on the protocol, on our people, you know. So you are the owner of your money, manage it, you know, own your safety. That's my point.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, and really, again, like Couch said, I mean, are we capable of doing that? Yes, but it's not really realistic. I mean, we can't. Again, you know, KYC everybody that is involved. I mean, now we're talking a whole nother level, you know, of regulation, and it goes against, you know, the decentralized nature of crypto to begin with. So yeah, I mean, again, the best way to protect yourself, we say it every single day, is number one, never give away your seed phrases. And again, people are really clever with that. So, you know, don't take a picture of, you know, a QR code, or, you know, don't do anything. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. So, and the number 100% only way to make sure you're protected is a hardware wallet. So again, a Ledger or a Trezor, those are both, and make sure you're getting it directly from the company. Don't buy it from eBay because then they already have the keys. So yeah, there's just some really, again, those are some really great tools to utilize. And again, from our end and the security of the platform, I mean, we have on-chain analysis experts that are part of the community that monitor every single day, what's happening on chain to protect all of us. We're very confident in what the stop gaps that we have in place. And again, as the treasury grows, we do plan on offering a bounty program for any exploits that may be found. So again, we take our security really serious, and by all means, if any of you, are ever uncomfortable or don't know what to do, reach out to one of the community members publicly, not privately, in the chat and say, is this a scam? Because it probably is. So yeah, hope that helps.
I'm going to point out one other thing about messaging people. Lunas does a great job always about talking about security when he's on AMA, and that's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, usually around 12 to 1 Central Standard Time is when he starts it for a European style focus. And he primarily, talks about safety. So something that I tend to do to avoid fake names that are in the channel is I message somebody when they're speaking, and then that way I know I have a message history with that person. And because if somebody tries to clone the same name as somebody in the Army or a graduate or somebody in VIP, if you hear them speaking on the AMA and you have a written history with them, you can always go back and look and say, oh, okay, well, this is a fake perk. So it's a really simple tool to, weed out and avoid those people that are fake, because a fake person isn't going to get on the AMA and speak. And so it's just a simple way to protect yourself from scammers that come in the channel. So, hopefully that helps.
Yeah, no, for sure, Bull. That's a great point. And again, make sure you look exactly what their Telegram handle is, not just the display name. If you click into their profile, that will give you the exact, at and then whatever the name is. Make sure that is legit, because people can copy the display names, but they cannot duplicate the actual, username. So yeah, that's another way. And again, I mean, we're all kumbaya here. We love each other. We want to support each other, but never, don't let your that good feeling take over. If somebody messages you and says, hey, can you spot me, some BNB, for the next hour, I'll send you double back. I mean, shit like that is always a scam. So don't again get don't let your good nature and the community that we've built here, don't let that cloud your judgment as well. So, you just got to be careful. So, all right, let me do a quick fire real fast on YouTube, and then I have one more I see on Telegram, and then we'll wrap it up. If there's any more questions, just raise your hand and we'll get to you. So, all right, somebody on YouTube says, all of this is from YouTube, so we'll just go through it. What is a snipe? So yeah, that is our slang term that we call when in the last few minutes of detonator rollover, we call it sniping, and that's when, again, a large deposit enters the protocol to win that largest depositor reward. So anybody sniping in the last 2 or 3 seconds or 10 seconds of the protocol will win those rewards. So there's that. What else? Let me see. There was one more on what is the best source to learn strategy? So yeah, again, for all the newcomers, the number one thing we recommend is going to our online academy. So on our homepage, we have a button that says Free Academy. It's an online course of about 15 videos. It takes a little over an hour to complete everything. Again, I know you hear an online course, you get overwhelmed. Is there going to be homework? What is this? I'm not in school. But it really is really beneficial. It'll explain everything that you need to know. And it's really well put together. It's completely free. And I don't know if Mike is still on, but we have had like over 2,000 signups on our academy, which is just so bullish. I mean, that's literally half of our entire community, has gone through the academy. No wonder that we're doing so well. Education is just so underrated, and no other platform has taken the effort and the wherewithal to put together a course. I mean, it just blows my mind. That alone should show you all that we're here for the right reasons. And again, I think that it really shows why we're doing so well. So yeah, take the academy. And then all right, one last question on Telegram. It says, so I have a question. How would we maintain PEG if ETH starts pumping? So yeah, and this is a good point. So we saw it on the chart. This is why the charts on algorithmic coins can be really misleading. If ETH pumps or goes down, that shows up on the chart as a large red or green candle, even though that necessarily may not mean that there's a lot of buying and selling pressure. So it can be really misleading. And yeah, I mean, the fact that we are pegged in liquidity to ETH, when ETH pumps, then EMP goes up right with it, and vice versa. So really, the peg is more based on the buying and selling volume than the price of ETH itself. So that's a really unique concept. Again, if ETH pumps and there's no buying and selling pressure, we still drift away from PEG a little bit, and vice versa. If ETH drops and there's no buying or selling pressure, we actually go a little bit above PEG with that. But that's just with impermanent loss with the assets moving together. So yeah, again, PEG is a lot less about the price. It's more about the volume of buying and selling. So hopefully that explains it. So, all right, anything else, Couch or Bull? Anybody?
Yes, I have something really quick on the merge store. Yeah, so everything's coming along really good, and I don't know. So we are going to meet with you next week, and
awesome.
The merge is looking fantastic, man. Outstanding. Beautiful.
Wow, bro. I'm so excited, bro. So yeah, for those of you that, again, for some background, Couch and LA and some of the other Army members are putting together our merchandise store for us. We were going to try to make it to where you could only purchase in EMP, but that proved to be a little bit more complicated than we were anticipating. So you'll be able to purchase merch with fiat, and then we're actually going to run a special edition merch that will only be available in EMP. So that's the plan. Couch, is that still what we're shooting for, brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We have hoodies, t-shirt. We have I don't know, like a 9 to 10 different product, and every week, or I'm sorry, every month will be some kind of a specialty product, a high quality product. The hoodies are champions.
All away. Don't tell them everything, man.
Yeah, there she
no,
is.
hey, she's the boss. She's the
Okay.
boss, man. She's the boss, So LA is here.
She is the boss.
Now, oh yeah. She's the boss. Yeah.
No doubt, LA. No, you guys have been killing it. And I'm in the dark. I love it. I'm excited, man. Like no, I don't get any sneak peeks or anything. You guys have been really again taking the bull by the horns. No offense, bull. But yeah, I mean you guys are killing it. So so I can't wait to see what you came up with. Again, major shout out to LA and Couch. They've been putting in serious hours behind the scenes. This print on demand shit is a lot more complicated than it sounds. So, but yeah, I want to see everybody in the community have actual EMP merch. you better be spending some of those gains on some merch, man. I can't wait. So
Yeah.
yeah, awesome. All right, yeah. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the update. Again, another week or two. Hopefully, we can roll that out. And yeah, I know Mike mentioned our new UI at the beginning of the call. We have an entirely new front end development team. We contracted an actual team. It's about 2 or 3 devs that are coding the graphics as we speak. And they already have the first 2 pages pretty much finished. So we're shooting for a launch by the end of the month. Again, development times can be widely variable, so don't hold us to that. But the new UI should be here sooner than later. So, all right, awesome. Anything else? Bull, is that it, bro?
Yeah, I'm scrolling through. I don't see anything. I took care of a couple questions on YouTube. Somebody had a question: can a compound qualify for the largest deposit
So
in the detonator?
yeah, so no, it's hard coded that again, if you win the largest deposit, there's no way to win the lottery. So yeah, that's hard coded. That's literally impossible. Yep.
Okay, so yeah, I think they were wondering if a compound could win you, like the compound could win the largest sniper, which I answered it has to come through the deposit. You can't compound and win largest sniper.
Yeah, so actually, Bull, and again, this would be like a really weird edge case. But I mean, you technically you could win the largest with a compound, but it would have to be. I mean, even the largest compound right now is only about 22 LP. So it would have to be a really weird edge case where somebody compounds early in the day and then the entire network goes down for like 24 hours, which again is highly unlikely that BSC would be down. So I guess technically yes, you could, but even the largest whale in Detonator, again, it's only about 20 LP compounded, so I don't see that ever happening. And even as your balances grow, you would never be able to compound enough to get your compounded amount to like the hundreds of LP. If you did that, there would be $100 million in Detonator, and it would be 10 years from now. And that means all of us are retired and we're on EMP Island. So yeah, that would be a good problem. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic information, AJ. I didn't realize that, so I will actually correct that on YouTube. I was unaware of that, so thanks again.
Yeah, no worries
for
man.
everything.
Yeah, brother, no doubt. And again, I mean, we do, as Detonator grows and we have a lot of levers that we can pull. We've toyed around with again maybe reducing, or not reducing, but splitting up the lottery to multiple winners. Especially if we're talking, hundreds of thousands of dollars in prizes when this contract gets to where we think it can go. And if that ever happens, there'll be plenty of lead time and plenty of community discussion before we ever implement anything like that. But yeah, and that could be something that we look into, excluding compounds from winning. But again, I mean, if you can build your compound to that a big amount, I mean, that's more reason to be compounding and more incentive for the pool overall. So there's a lot of really unique game theory that is truly exceptional in Detonator, and it's what makes it so incredibly unique. So, all right.
I just wanted to mention, I pinned what I excuse me, yeah. I pinned what I think is a really nice message between 2 people up in the main channel. So everybody check that out. I think it really kind of shows what the spirit here is all about.
I love it, brother. Yes, absolutely. So yeah, guys, read that thread on Telegram. Again, that's why if we all have each other's backs, And again, as the treasury becomes, a larger holder of the overall ecosystem, then there really is very little risk of large whales dumping. And if that does happen, which it very well may, we're all here and prepared for that, and we can step in and again just continue to build and grow, the protocol overall. So yeah, all right, awesome.
Looks like the lottery winner Aaron has one last thing to say. I think he's probably wrapped his head around to some degree about that lottery winning. So hey, go ahead, Aaron, if you're there, buddy.
Absolutely, go ahead, bro.
Actually, it's more just a question about what you guys plan on, or like your future plans. Do you have any plans to allow people to do airdrops, or if you already do that, and I was just ignorant of the fact?
Yeah, so that's a good question, bro. I know again there's a very delicate balance when it comes to referral rewards and building, referral teams. I mean, Detonator really that was never the goal of Detonator. There is a flat referral, a 3% referral fee, for those of you that do use the referral address. But I mean, I've never really been a fan of the referral system. Because it is another liquidity leak. And again, I mean, I think that there are some protocols, that do it really well. And that is something that we can look into. But the short answer is no, brother. I mean, I would much rather grow more organically.
Well, actually,
yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I actually wasn't asking about referrals. I agree with you
sorry,
about
brother.
referrals. I was just saying, like, if a member of the community just decides, hey, I'm going to airdrop everybody, an EMP token or something.
Wow, that's a great idea. Yeah, I know what you mean now. So literally like a mechanism where, you could again like a way of community building to airdrop to a random participant in the system or an address that a buddy of yours that you know. Yeah, that's a really interesting idea. So man, I love that, Aaron. Yeah, again, bro, I love it.
Don't forget we did just have a community contest, Aaron, where the community chipped in, and there were 3 winners that each got 1,000 EMP that were supplied by the community.
For sure.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we do. We run contests and that contest or again giveaway that Bull just mentioned that was put on by the community. Again, I mean the team contributed some EMP just to chip in, but that was 100% community driven. We are launching a giveaway, a major giveaway of 10,000 EMP once we hit 50 million TVL. So that's in the works. But yeah, bro, I'll ask Jake about that. We'll look into maybe a cool little airdrop system that's part of the actual platform. So.
Yeah, maybe link it to lottery winners. So if they decide they want to give some back to everybody,
for sure,
maybe they can do that.
Yeah, no doubt. That's a great idea. And again, I know the wallet address that I show on the live streams, that is one of the major team wallets. And if that wallet wins the lottery, that's essentially everybody winning the lottery because those rewards go back into the pool. So yeah, absolutely, man.
Cool. Well, I've got a lot of work to do. So thanks, guys.
Yeah, awesome, Aaron. I love it, man. Again, a good problem to have, brother. I'm really happy for you. So, all right, guys. Well, I think that's it. Guys and gals, again, we're going to wrap it up, I think. Yeah, we get to do it all over again tomorrow. Another amazing day. Again, the markets are still a bit uncertain. Again, I think we are in a bear market. I think that, if we see a drop from here, we may. But I think by the end of the summer, going into next year, I really think we're gonna have another major rally. Again, I'm not a chart guy, I'm not a TA guy. I like to just kind of feel the sentiment in the market, and being around in crypto since 2014, full time since 2016. Again, I think that the overall direction is up and to the right, as long as we have a long-term time horizon for that. So don't get caught up in the day-to-day. Just continue to build your positions, and we're all gonna make it over the long run. So all right, appreciate all of you. Again, we get to do it all over again tomorrow. So good night, good day. We'll see you tomorrow.